Hello Nerf fans, Spectre N7 here. So today has already... So in my previous video I said that I would explain why I've ended up taking so long and why I ended up doing my last piece to camera from the plane. So I arrived at Glasgow Airport in plenty of time. Plenty of time. The queue to board the flight to Amsterdam at 4 in the morning was out the door. I do not understand why, but apparently it was extremely busy. Got through customs, got through check-in, sorry, dropped my bags off, no problems there. Get to security, go through security theatre, all of the body scans and all of that, and my bag goes through the x-ray machine as it always does, and because obviously because I have a bunch of electronics in my bag, it got pulled aside, and I'm standing in the queue waiting for my bag to have its secondary inspection. And in front of me is a woman who has decided to take the entire contents of her makeup cabinet, in clear breach of the rules on the amount of liquids and gels and stuff that you can carry, and to bring those in her hand luggage. And this is not cheap makeup, this is expensive makeup. Now, I don't know a huge amount about makeup, but I know you can spend a lot of money on makeup. And she was complaining quite loudly about how this was expensive makeup, and the customs officer is being pretty straightforward and like, look, you can take this much and no more. 2 bags, the bags must seal, and everything else you're going to have to leave. It took her 15 minutes to decide what she was going to leave behind. And at that point I'm looking at my watch and I've got like a limited amount of time to get from security to my gate. I have to get to my gate for final boarding, and it's fine. I've got like 15 minutes to go. Everything is all sorted, and the young lady who is doing the security checks does all that, and then starts going through my stuff and takes out my bag of Legos and starts flicking it a bit and says, "How many do you have, sir?" And I'm like, "Well, I have 6. Which is true, I have 6 of them. She says, "Oh, some airlines don't like you carrying that many." And I know that that applies to big drone batteries, big high capacity ones, not to the little dinky ones that we use for Nerf. And I have all of this printed out, so I hand all of that over in the KLM and Air France guidelines, and basically so everything's going forward. That's all been done. And she's like, "Oh no, I know they're not like 1 to 6, I'm going to go check it with my supervisor." And I'm looking at my watch at this point, and she's like, "Well, so you should have taken time to come through security." And at that point, I'll be honest, I nearly lost it, but I was calm and I was serene, and I was like, "Look, could you please just hurry it along, because obviously I have a flight to catch." She comes back to me, eventually she's got everything sorted, and at which point I have to run, like full on sprint through the airport to make it to my gate in time for the boarding call. And it's not a short run. I mean, it's been good cardio training for Endwar, but it's not been a short journey. And then I get onto the plane and I'm there and everything is fine, and I'm sitting on the plane and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Nothing else can go wrong, right? Yeah, no. My plane was to leave in 1 hour and 20 minutes leaving the tarmac. So I've missed my connecting flight. I'm currently sitting in Amsterdam airport waiting on the next flight to Atlanta, which I'm on, and KLM have been very good and they've sorted me out, and by the time the flight had landed, they'd already moved me on to the next flight and they'd sorted out baggage transfers. I basically had to kill like 2.5 hours in Amsterdam airport that I wasn't expecting to, but that is about it. The only thing that's really bugging me is it means I'm going to get to Atlanta 3 hours late, and obviously that's going to make getting to Project FDL that slightly bit harder. But yeah, it's been an interesting trip so far. I haven't had a sense of humour failure yet, but I can feel one coming. I'm Thank you for listening. Thank you for obviously tuning in to hear about my trials and tribulations when it comes to travel to Endwar. I will hopefully be in Atlanta at 16:40 local time. So at that point, I will hope my next video should hopefully be either from the train station or from the Project FDL mobile. And hopefully I will see you then. But I'm Spectre7, and right now I should go.